testament to our kind of stick-to-itiveness. And we're a team that doesn't quit, and we just kept on competing. And that third quarter, man, we executed on offense. We got stops. We got out and ran, and that was Denver Nugget basketball.
Coach, tonight was the first game, obviously, without Jamal. You guys have been in this experience before and had different varying levels of success, but using Aaron Gordon at times at point guard and Reggie and Colin Gillespie, what was that experience like tonight, just kind of in comparison to on Saturday?
Well, I mean, obviously we had time to prepare for this one, knowing that he was going to be out. Whereas, the last game, it was unfortunate that he had the hamstring strain or whatever it is. But, we went – that's why we had shoot-around this morning to go through all the different iterations, the different lineups that we'd have out there, and the different options. Reggie as a starter, Colin as a backup, having no true point guard on the floor, using Aaron Gordon as a point forward. Nikola can run the point at any time he's out there because that's – how good of a player he is. So I thought everybody did. I mean, Reggie did a really good job. 4 assists, no turnovers. I thought Colin came in, did a really good job with the group that he was out there with. Had some really good basketball plays, fought and competed on defense. And even when we played big, just where you have Aaron, Nikola, and then 3 shooters in Julian, Michael, and KCP. So, we can still get better. We will get better because I don't anticipate Jamal Murray being back in the near future. Yeah, well, I'm glad you brought that up because that's what was the last thing I told our guys, how proud I was of them. I mean, this has been a really demanding schedule early in the year. Again, I think this is 6-9, maybe 7-11. It's been a lot of basketball and not a lot of rest. But our guys have attacked it. We haven't used it as an excuse. We haven't come with the mindset, it's okay, we're 6-1. We may not have a good game. We have a very professional approach to the season, to our games, and I told our guys, man, we have one more game before we get a little bit of a break, and then let's continue to be selfish and understand why we're winning and play the right way. And when we do that, obviously we give ourselves a great chance.
Aaron Gordon and KCP have kind of always been known as your tough guy, find the best player, get stopper guys. You found 2 more guys in Christian Brown and Peyton Watson?
Yeah, I mean, those two are they're gonna mix it up. I mean, I've never seen Christian take a backward step in his life. He plays forward, he plays downhill, he attacks. I thought Peyton as well. He did some really good things out there. 2 more blocks for him, using that length and that wingspan that he has. Colin, for a smaller guy, he switched on to Larry Nance Jr. one time, fought him in the post, wound up getting a steal, which fueled our break on the other end. I mean, that second group's got to be dirty, nasty, ugly. Just get after it. I mean, and tonight was a good example of how they need to play and how they have been playing, to be honest.
It's hard to quantify these things because we saw what Nikola did in the playoffs and what he's done his MVP season.
Then why are you going to ask me?
I'm asking you to quantify. Do you feel he's gotten better and is still making improvements? And if so, in what ways when you see how dominant he's been these last 3 years?
For me, Adam, it's hard to quantify, but it's hard to say he's gotten better because he's been so great for so long. So I think his greatness is still at such a high level. But what I see from him and where he has grown and improved is his presence, him being in the moment, him being emotionally invested in his teammates, him speaking up in huddles, in practice. And those are things that I've talked a lot about going into this season, is that I really want Nikola and Jamal Murray. This is their team. I'm going to do my job as a head coach. I will be the bad guy when I have to be the bad guy. But the more vocal Nikola and Jamal are, we have a chance to be really, really special. And early in the season, 8 games played, I've seen that from Nikola and even Jamal prior to his injury, of them being emotionally invested, being present in the moment, and giving everything that is being asked of them.
Does that extend to the younger guys like Strother when he's playing with Jokic too? Like, there's more confidence just builds up that I'm on there with Nicole, and he's encouraging those guys to just let it go.
Yeah, I mean, the greatest gift we can give any of our young players is confidence. And so if Julian, if CB, if Peyton, if Jalen or Kyle, they make a mistake, we're not yanking those guys out. We'll watch film with them. We'll help them get better and learn their mistakes. while holding them accountable. But I see Nikola grabbing guys and talking to them. Last game against Chicago, helping Colin Gillespie. Hey, man, if I'm opening the post, bring the ball over here. Just small things. And what a great feeling for a young player that the two-time MVP, a finals MVP, a world champion is taking the time to talk to me and instruct me. And that's got to be, such a great feeling. Empowering people is pretty cool. And I think Nikola does a really good job of empowering those around him. Appreciate it, everybody.
We'll get Nikola and Julian in here as soon as possible.
Thanks.